Well, here's to hoping everything's going to work tonight. Let's just hope. Let's just hope things are going to work. Say hello when you get here because I'm not even sure. Just not sure. Let's see. I'm going to grab this feed maybe from my computer and see if it's working because I was having a little trouble getting on. Well, actually, a little trouble getting the things, the camera angles to show up right. So I hope what you're seeing makes any sense to you. Oh my goodness, it's just my table. That's good. Okay, that's doable. It's late night crafting here at the Comfy Nest with Grace. And I was thinking, I've got a couple of things to share. Let's see if I can get these comments up, girls. Guys and girls, who's there? Hello, Diane and Brenda. And there's Kathy. Hello, hello, Teresa and Janet and Pam. Hello, girls. All right, so look at you guys. Remember that package I said I know I shouldn't have, but I did? Oh, Lord. I got me some stuff. I got me some stuff to play with. But first, let me just show you quick a couple of things. I want to open that box. I mean, I've looked at it very, like just looked at the packaging, but I want to open some of those things up. That is the new spring Tim Holtz collection, apparently. Okay, let's see. Get you more table, less on my floor. Hey, Teresa, how are you? Hey, Rita, thanks for fluffing the nest. I appreciate you. Hazel's here. Oh, my word, right, Kathy? A big old box. Vicky, I'm glad you're getting rested, friend. I am so glad. Hi, Kim. Hi, Lori. Welcome, welcome. You guys, I'm just in love with this. I am so in love with the way this turned out, even with my goof up. Remember, with not getting that pink paper back there? I actually really feel like I want to put a top coat on her and make her thicker. No girl ever wants to be thicker. Sorry, chick. Sorry, chickadee. She's so cute. And I just love this little booklet. I'm definitely going to be making more of these that I think I'm going to sell. Just because it was so fun to make, I think I'll just keep making more of them. Anyway, I got all my envelopes folded and ready, and I had them sitting under something heavy all day so that these creases are nice and solid. I didn't have that with this one, but I will have it for these. So those are ready to go for making more of these types. I might even be able to branch out from the Bright and do some of the Tim Holtz stuff. That would be cool, right? Okay, so those of you, hey Lori, I know, thank you. She says it came out so cute. Thanks for that. Hey Joyce, how are you? There's Robin. You would buy some, Robin? Aren't they cute? Seriously. Just, I mean, they would make such a cute little like drop-off gift at someone's house or just a surprise in their mailbox or on their desk at work just to cheer someone up or bring them some happiness. Kind of like a happy mail. Hey, Jeannie. Hey, you guys are still coming in. Well, hello, hello. Welcome to the Comfy Nest. If you're new, let us know. Please say hello. Let us know that you're here. Hi, Wendy and Cindy and Anita. Okay, so let me know if you're new here. We would want to know so that we can all give you a good old welcome. I need to sit. I'm sorry. I put all my stuff on my chair and then I can't sit down on it. Not very smart, is it? Okay, so in the Craft Therapy Club, those of you who are Craft Therapy Club members, give me a shout out. You like, yes, little things like this for last minute gifts. They're so handy to have. You can write whatever note you want in them. I made it like a little booklet, but you could totally make it as a card. Hi, Jeanette. How are you, darling? Over there on the West Coast. Guys, we are in a blizzard. The kids did not have school yesterday. They don't have school tomorrow. They've already called off for tomorrow. And of course, what's Wednesday? And then Thursday, Friday, they head off for Easter anyway. So they won't be back to school till Monday. So there's that. This is what we're making. One of the things that we're doing this month in the Craft Therapy Club. And it's a waterfall book. So, you know, these books where you can, you know, unfold these flaps. And you can put, photos would fit real well on these. And you can make these books however big you want. But this is the size that we're going to make. And it has this little, really wide pocket, actually. I just put one of our tags in there. But you could put whatever you wanted in there. So this is what we're making. It's called a waterfall portfolio book with pocket. That is happening in the Craft Therapy Club. And last night I announced to the girls and revealed the new craft box. So this is the first craft kit that I have done in a very long time, probably since before my craft crate. I mean, I had my subscription box, my craft crate, for nearly 2 years, and they got a monthly box from me and we crafted together. And then after that was disbanded for a while. The Napkin Lovers Club started and did that for 2 years, and now that has merged in with the Craft Therapy Club, and I thought I'm going to bring back some kits every once in a while. I'm going to hope to do them about once every month, and this is our first kit. So it's a 12 by 12 palette board. You get a decorative piece of cardstock, and the neutral side is the side we're going to use. You get this really incredibly cool house, and it does have its own little stand, and it's 4, I mean, you can clip anything you want on here, but it has 4 working little tiny laundry clips, and we'll put a photo on one, and then they're getting this cardstock printout with different phrases on it that they can clip on to the other side, or they can just do a phrase if they want, and do whatever you want with it. But this is the kit. It's available now. I have about 14 of these left on the site. If you want to go get one, you go to thecomfynestwithgrace.com and then go to the shop and then to craft kits, the section called craft kits. This is the only kit that's there because it's the first one. And we are meeting on the 21st of April here on the page at 2 o'clock to create this project. I'm going to be here creating my project. You can follow along with me or catch the replay later and grab the ideas of how I do mine. And of course, you can run with it and do whatever you want with your materials. But the kit is now available, so I wanted to show you that. I also wanted to show you what we were doing in the Craft Therapy Club. So I did that. Now, let's look at this Tim Holtz stuff. Oh my Lord, ladies, look at this. I don't even know where to start. Okay, so I watched Tim Holtz's YouTube video one night at the end of the day in bed. This is always dangerous, right? And I thought to myself, Gracie, tomorrow morning when you wake up, you should order some of that stuff. So this is the box that results from that whole conversation in my head. I told you I ordered it from Joggles. So I just want to share that with you. I don't think I had ever ordered from Joggles before, but I ordered this stuff. I think it came from Europe, to be honest with you. What the heck? Hold on. Oh, it's in a different box. I was gonna say, this is coming from Fargo. I took all this stuff and put it in a different box. I'm pretty sure it came from Europe, but I'm not entirely sure. I think that this store. Does anybody know anything about this Joggles? I hit the mother load, Donna. I'm so excited. Tony, put that date on your calendar, girl. All that goodness, right, Joyce? We're going to dig in and take a look at all this stuff. Hi, Luann. How are you? Hi, Nancy. You loved the craft last night? Why, thank you, Tony Lynn. Craft Therapy Club. Shout out. There's my Lori Thine. Lori, listen, girl. We had to cancel the Duluth visit again. We had to cancel the first one because of a snowstorm, and now we have to cancel this one because of a snowstorm. And there's not another date in April that works for us. So now we're gonna have to schedule sometime May or after that. I feel so bad for Lennon. Anyway, it'll be fine, but good gravy. It just hasn't happened. No, my boys did not help me pack, Mary. I was packing and stacking by myself. I will say, oh, my computer just did something weird. I will say that Gannon did help me cut the chicken tape. he cut the little chicken tape for me so I could put it on the kits. But that's about it. That's about it. There is the Craft Therapy Club member. Hey, Mary, thanks for all the shout outs, Joyce and Donna. There you girls are. Now I see all those comments. I love the little booklet too, and I have those paper dolls. I'm going to try when I get a chance. Oh, Kathy, please share in the group. We want to see. We want to see what you make. Thanks, Marianne. Miss Ann Chu. Thanks, Kimberly. You're so sweet. Hi, Jeannie. Okay, That's enough chatty chat about hello, hello, hello to everybody. I know you guys want to see what I got going here. Okay, let's see. So this I was very unsure about. We can look at that later. The papers. We'll talk about it. Let me get everything out, and then I'll put it back in the box as we're looking at it. It's a lot of stuff, girls. It'd be a lot. I don't, you know, you watch the video and I'm like, I need all that. I need it all. I need it all. And there were some things that were sold out that I couldn't even get on their site. The reason I picked this site is they had some of the best prices of all the other sites. And they had, if you placed a certain amount of order, you got 50% off shipping, which the shipping was like $30, you guys, because I think it comes from Europe. So I was like, all right, that's a reasonable shipping, given the fact that I got all the stuff and it was coming from so far away. Okay, so I got these because I love, they're hinge clips. That's nothing major, right? But I do love that they're bronzy. So I got some of those. I got these, which I don't have any of. I don't know if this is a new product of his or not. It's the first time I'm getting them. Word plaques. They're decorative metal labels with raised words. So this one says, live a story worth telling. Life is meant for adventure. Can you read these at all, girls? Make this journey your own. A compendium of curiosities is the last one. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see them. They're kind of bronzy. Very cool. They're actually heavy. They're heavier than I expected. They're thicker than I expected. All right, Lost and Found, use your wings, full of wonder, and live your story. I thought these would be great embellishments for the outside of my altered books and journals. So, got those. Put those aside over here. More metal. These are metal frames, photo frames, and I'm actually going to take one of these out. Again, they're heavy, and I didn't realize you only got 4 pieces. Let's take one out. You guys, they're nothing to laugh about. They're kind of hefty. And they're going to be great for, I hope, some of the photos, because I think, did I get 2 things of photos? I got the, oh, look at these. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't wait to dig into these, girls. The photos get me so excited. I love old photos. I really, really do. I wish I lived in a place where you could get stuff like that. We don't have things like that. Okay, there we go. Let me check comments real quick. See who else is coming in. Hey, Jackie, welcome, welcome. Okay, Karen says the shorter ones are new, but the long ones are not, of these metal plaques. So I just got them for the first time. This is new to me. These actually have the date of 2023, and these have the date of 2022. Anyway, on the back. I don't know if that means a whole lot, but... Okay, let's look at... Oh, I don't even know where to start. Oh, words. Why are these in their own little bag? I don't know. Maybe it busts open sometimes, and so they figure they put it in a bag. It's kind of heavy. Okay, these are quote chips. The quote chips that I have, remember, are those long, skinny ones. But they're chipboard-like, so they're kind of hefty like these. They look like they're made of the same material. These ones are smaller, and they're rectangular. They're a little shorter. And then there are some oval ones. Live for the moments you cannot put to words. Together is my favorite place to be. Always listen to your heart. It will show you the way. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect. There is beauty in simplicity. There's a bunch of them. They're called labels. There's 48 pieces. I think that's awesome that there's so many of them. Those will get put to good use, as will that bag, because nothing gets thrown out. Hey, Sarah, how are you? There are frames that go with them too. With what, Karen? The words? Do you have the frames? Are they metal? Are they paper? Tell me, tell me. They're in Rhode Island. Shauna, these are joggles? Why was their shipping $30, for goodness sake, then? It was $30. Let's see. Checking comments, sure no ones are new. Okay, guess all those comments. Hey, Tamara, how are you? They're metal. She says there's metal frames for this. And she's saying that Joggles is in Rhode Island. Why was the shipping $30, I wonder? I do shipping, like, you guys, I ship a lot. I know the going rates for shipping. And I don't, $30. $15 sounds more right, correct? $30 doesn't sound right. No, even with the weight of the, I mean, with the weight of what this is, I send boxes out that are similar weight and they're not that much. They're not. You just purchased from them, Jeanette. I hope you got the 50% off. Anyway, okay, let's look at more. Let's look at more. Let's see what, I'm going to save these things for later. This 136 pieces ephemera pack. It says palette up here. I don't know Tim Holtz's line well enough to know why does this say palette. Karen, or one of you ladies who know Tim Holtz's line better than me, why does that say palette? I don't know. Is that the name of like a grouping of supplies that go together? I don't know. But we're going to open this bad boy up. I don't know how easy it will be to get it back in the container. And we may lose a few. It looks like they're all different shapes and sizes. There's a lot in here. Uh-oh, it's glued to the packaging. That little tape stuck to it. I'm going to flip through some of these quick and see what kinds of things are in here. Just random randoms. This doesn't look like anything I haven't seen before. Like, it's not real unique to ephemera packs, in my opinion. Lovely things. They're cardstock. They're all thick. I like that one. But I'm not seeing anything in here that's real. Nothing that's real unusual. I do a lot of my shopping on Amazon. Oh, I really like that though. She's pretty. Anyway, so you get a real, this is a real eclectic combination. So you have some flowers, you have some people, you have some tickets, just some random numbers. Looks like some ledger type stuff, some stamps, some playing cards. So see, there's even little things. A tag, more florals. Oh, this is cool. That's really cool. I should be, while I'm doing this, I should be looking for stuff that I could use in my, you guys, why aren't I doing that? Hold on, let's be smart about this. Let's be a little smarter. Hold on, let's pull out our fairy journal. Okay, I was seeing this and thinking the colors. Am I not spot on with that? Right? The color's perfect for this book. So I should be like just putting stuff aside that I think I could use in this book. Because that's what I like to do. I think that could be used in here. I'm just going to leave the book open here because if I see stuff that I think might work, I should put it aside, right? That has too much red in it. I'm just going to, real quick, girls, be patient with me. So I do this, I'll go through my, sometimes when I want to create, and I might not have the energy to actually create something, but I always have books that are in the works. So I'll go through some supplies. For example, I went through my postcards, my fairy postcards that I told you I bought and I hadn't used yet because I just felt like they were too nice. I went through them and I picked out a few that I thought would be really pretty in here. So see, I just stuck them in like my initial gut instinct of where these postcards could be inserted into this book. So even though you might not have energy to like really get into a book and work on it, it takes some time and a little bit of focus on a theme. Like this is a fairy theme, fairy garden theme. The color scheme is very particular. So it takes some time to gather the right materials to put in a book like that you want to be themed. Now, if you have a book that's really eclectic and every page is different, then it doesn't matter as much maybe. But for these themed books, if you see something as you're going through, like I'm going through these supplies, I might as well be looking for stuff that might, like I love that. Stuff that might go really well in this book. I have all these things that I stuck here that I think might work. I think that might work somewhere in there. So I may or may not use them. I don't know. But if I'm going through it, I might as well pull some stuff. This is very purple. And there's a lot of purple in this book. Oh. Ew, I like it. Okay. I have got to get... Hold on. I'm going to check and see if I have paper clips in here. I thought I had my paper clips in here. And then I thought that oh yeah, here they are. I found them. All right, girls, this is a little embarrassing. This was in my desk drawer when we moved. But like my actual desk. It was like the junk drawer. And I had one of the boys, I was like, just put that all in a bag. We're not going to throw them out, but it's got everything from like little religious medals to clips to keys to I don't know what. There's all kinds of stuff in there. Anyway, I think this could be really pretty on this page. So I don't know. I don't know exactly how I'll use it on there, but I might as well stick it in there while I'm at it. So let's just flip through these for a minute. I kind of like these. How fun are those? I'm not putting them in here, but I think they're really fun. I'm reading it. I was reading the fine print, sorry. Or not. I like the color scheme. Oh, this looks like the front of a notebook, and it says alphabets on it. That would go really well with these would go really well together. Not for this project, but someday, for something. So you see what I'm doing? I'm just picking, like I do love these so much. Picking stuff that may or may not, go in here somewhere. Might as well. Oh, that's interesting. What do you think that is? Is it some kind of card game, scorecard or something? Oh, that's really pretty too, and it seems to be the right greens. So let's stick them in here. So on days when you aren't feeling particularly energetic, don't forget there's usually work to be done, meaning there's always something that you can do that require different levels of energy. So you don't have to put every ounce of energy in it. You can just put a little energy into it and get something done for the book. See, I think that's really pretty too. It matches that butterfly, but I don't know. Oh, I really love it. Let's stick that in there. This, I guess, this set, I was saying to you, I didn't think it was adding much uniqueness to, like, nothing real unique here. However, I really am having some luck with finding things that seem to match what's going on in this book. So that's good. All right, well, we had a good looky here. Looky-loo. All right, I suppose. There's another stamp in green. This one was blue. There's almost, I don't see a whole, well, I guess there's a little purplish blue there. I don't see a lot of blue in here. I like that on that page though. I'm leaving it. I was thinking maybe I should use the green ones instead. Anyone interested in Tim Holtz supplies? Grace is showing. They're from Joggles. Yes, I got them from a website named joggles.com, and I was kind of shopping price from different shops that carry Tim Holtz stuff. And I'm opening the packages, and I thought while I was opening and showing you some of the stuff that came in, there's more in here. This is ephemera pack, and it's called Palette up here, and it comes with 136 pieces. I'm not even done. There's still more in here, girls. Anyway, I guess I won't take it all out, will I? Will I? Oh, this is cool. I love anything that's old mail. Like back in the day when you didn't need zip code. Holland Hall in Alexandria, Virginia. This is from 1949. Like a replica, obviously, but how fun is that? I love vintage things, you guys. Like memorabilia. Like these things. This is from 1951. Dolores Sluter, Margaret Woodward, Garnet Schmidt, Celia Hansen. Wouldn't it be a kick if you knew one of these people? If you're like, oh my gosh, that's my Aunt Nelda. Wouldn't that be hilarious? I don't know what this is from. I don't know if it's like someone checking out a book or I have no idea. But I love stuff like that. All right, Tim Holtz. I guess you did a pretty darn good job with that ephemera pack. I must admit. They are all cardstock. Every single one of them. See, this doesn't lend itself real well to this particular bag. So here, his other bag will come in handy. I'm going to stick this in here. So I can zip it up. All right, there's another one here. This one is called Layers. 45 pieces, and it says organic is the name up here. A curated collection of salvaged elements used for layering. All right, Tim, what you set us up with here? Hi, Stephanie. Thanks for blessing us, girlfriend. Thanks for fluffing. I made a small order with the Gypsy General Store. I received it today. It's all packaged beautifully, and she threw in a few extras. Thanks for showing us. Maureen, Jeanette's the best. I mean, I don't know her personally, but I've had a couple of, well, more than a couple of interactions with her, talking back and forth. And she's been so gracious and kind to offer us that discount code and to send me that gift pack. So I'm glad that you, really grateful that you gave her some business. You know, small businesses, we need that little bit of support. Hi, Connie. How are you? You're always welcome, friend. Hi, Deb. You're going to order the fairy papers. Aren't they the best, Maureen? And I think she actually has the fairy papers, meaning this set. Look at that alone. Gorge, right? This set is from My Porch Prints. I shared that with you when we started this book. And she actually has a couple of things with this theme. I was noticing I have like 6 more things from her shop in my Etsy cart. And I noticed that she has more than, this is a journal pack. I bought the whole journal pack so I could make the journal. Came with all the pockets and everything. But she has more in that theme. So look around when you get there and see what you think. Okay, I want to move this just a tish more so that we have room to look at the Tim Holtz stuff. Like, you guys, what? I just got to see in the camera, is that shine bothering you? There's a little bit of a sheen coming from the light. Look at that detail. Are you kidding me? These are die cuts. These are not just cardstock. They have a shiny coat on them. The ephemera pack did not. The ephemera was all matte. Hold on, I'm going to get my little pokey tool, because this little one from Dollar Tree, because in here this little thing didn't pop out for the die cut. These have some type of coating on the outside of them. I'm just going to put some of them up here so you can see the detail. Wowzer. They're beautiful. They don't have all of the things popped out. Not that that matters, but I don't know that you're going to get a full appreciation for them. I can't get too fussy. Ooh, purple, girls. I see me some purple. And you know, there's a lot of purple in here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's stick you in here. Someday I'll get to you. You'll go with this book. The mushrooms. Ooh, a big bird's nest. Some gorge flowers and birds. And oh, another bird's nest. I love it. Love it. Okay, this is going to get too full now. You can't even see what's there. Okay, so let's do this. We're just going to start. These are thicker. They have this coating on the outside. Gosh, there's some really... So we have square and rectangle things, but then we have these cutout shapes that are the shape of the bird or the flower, which is really nice. Oh, and there's some words. Perishable, handle with care, do not crush. Oh, these little cards are amazing. There's a few of these. Okay, there are a few this style. Ah, library card. Yes, please. 1945. I don't know if that's what that means, but anyway. Those are fabulous. There's not as many of them, but they are thicker. These would make fabulous layering pieces, so I'm going to see why he's calling it that. These, I think I can easily fit back in this packaging. They actually do a pretty good job with these layouts on the packaging, showing you what you get in the package, because I always want to know. There's 140 pieces. I want to know what kinds of things they are, because if it doesn't kind of jive with what I like to do, then I don't want it. I don't want it. Okay. Collage tiles. I think these are new, but I'm not entirely sure. He has a new collection out. I'm just showing you what I got in the mail, girls. Hey, Cheryl. I also got my order from Gypsy General Store. Kim, I hope you love it. Cheryl just got done with dinner. I hope it was good. Hope you're relaxed now. Okay, let's look. She's fantastic. I love how happy she is. And I love her hat and her collar. So some of them are collaged things. And then we have this person. So I just want to do a little comparison here. Collaged things. People. We'll make a collection of people down here. Oh, people. Look how cute. Oh, I got two of him. He looks like my nephew, Joe. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Jojo, if you're still awake, kiddo. First of all, go to bed. Number two, that looks like you. Joe lives in the East Coast, and so I know it's 10:30 there, and he's a kindergartner. He needs to go to bed if he's still up. They were having s'mores out in the yard today. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I sent a little video of them. It's the same video I tried to post. Actually, I made it for the subscribers here on the page and posted it on the page for subscribers. And I don't think you guys can see it. I'm going to have to post it again, but it's the deer in my front yard. They were like parading down my street. Oh my gosh, so funny. A big bunch of them just parading down the street. And I said to my sister-in-law, I'm like, oh my gosh. She shared a picture of Joe making s'mores in the yard. I'm going to send you this video of all the deer avoiding the snow and walking straight down the street. Look at her. She's fantastic. Okay, there are a bunch of photos. Now we're getting into more photos. There's not nearly as many photos as there are cards, but these are called tiles. I'll read the back to you here in a second. So look at showing you the... I love the people. I was after the people, and she was right in front, so I was thinking there was going to be a lot of them. I didn't look that close at the packaging. So you get what you get. Okay, he's fabulous too. He's got some serious like swagger. Okay. Square printed paper snippets for creating patchwork collages. And it shows you right on the back what you get. And we got 2 of each of the people, it seems to me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wait a minute. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 people. And then the rest of them are just simply square cut collage pieces. What a fun idea, though. We'll do something with that sometime. I see a tag in my future with that. Hey, Marcia. Look up Tim Holtz on Amazon. And a lot of his stuff is on there with free shipping. Yeah, Robin, the prices, I shop prices, you guys. I shop prices. And where I can support little business, I do. This Joggles, the girls are saying it's in Rhode Island. This is who I ordered from. But I had ordered so much that even the price difference between Amazon and here was, and Amazon didn't actually have a lot of the new spring stuff, that I didn't find everything anyway. But anyway, I got it from Joggles, these things from Joggles, and I ordered quite a bit, as you can see. This I'm excited about. It's his accordion folio. I don't have one of these, so I'm excited to have one. Simon Says Stamp is a good source. Joggles and A Cherry on Top are both small businesses. I'm so glad. There was a handwritten note in the Joggles package. It said on the invoice, it said thanks, and there was a handwritten note. And that to me is priceless, because it just feels more personal when you get a handwritten note. Never get a handwritten note from Amazon. I love Amazon. I'm not going to say anything else about that, but you do. It feels more real when you get a little handwritten note. And Jeanette from General Gypsy Store, yes, support small if you can. Yes, yes. Okay, this is a folio. Okay, so I see what it is. It's basically already folded for you. It's got a little pocket just like we're doing. Oh, it's not even a pocket. It's a fold out. It's the same shape as the pocket that we're making in the Craft Therapy Club this month. It's the same shape, basically. This one's a fold out. Ours is an actual pocket. Now we know we can do either one of them. But this here, I wanted to see. This will be fun to play with. It is just like the foundation for a book that you can make. And there's some scoring, like this is scored right here. So I can't wait to play with this. This is going to be a lot of fun to create with. I don't really buy things like this, so I thought I'd just treat myself. I usually make them myself. So I thought, let's grab one of his and see what it's all about. Oh, forget it. I'm not getting that on there again. And I don't want to untie it. We're just going to leave it. This is called Interactive Folio for Collecting Life Memorabilia. That's a cute way that they decorated it. I'm sure we can find many different examples. You're loving all this? My Joann's and my Hobby Lobby carry Tim Holtz but never have good stock. Oh, Maureen, you might have to try some online vendors. You know, I do like scrapbook.com. I have shopped Simon. What was that one? Simon Stamps or Stamp? Oh, Simon Says Stamp. Karen, Simon Says Stamp is what she's calling it. Yeah, that's what it is. I've ordered from them before. And Joggles, this was my first time shopping Joggles, and I really liked a lot of what they had in their store. So I'm going to look more into it because I really did. I got the impression that it was in the UK. I got the impression that it was in the UK, but the girls are saying it's in Rhode Island. So we'll see. I'll do a little research later. Okay, I'm going to close this for now because, oh yes, this I'm super stoked about. A gathering of vintage photos used in collage or mixed media. Oh, you guys, I am so excited about, oh, and there are different sizes. Are you kidding me? Stop it. Just get, you know, my mom and her sisters used to say. Oh, my mom was Irish. Their last name was Higgins. My mother's maiden name, Higgins. And her sisters used to say, gadzooks. So they might say, gadzooks, will you look at this, Babsy? My mom's name was Barbara. Look at them. Gadzooks, there are our Beach Babe girls from June 1943. Oh my goodness. These are the pictures These remind me of the pictures of when my mom was a girl. 1940. I have a picture of my mom. Hold on, I gotta go get it. I just gotta do a little comparison. It's right here. Hold on, girls. I have a picture of my mom. I don't know what year it is. My cousin gave it to me. I think my cousin, so her mother and my mother were sisters. And my cousin gave me this photo of my mom, and she looks like she's about 13 or so, but these photos remind me. Oh, I just love them so much. Tim Holtz. You have my heart right now. I love these so much. Look at her with her suitcase. She's standing in front of the laundry store. Look at these dudes. They got their Jack Russell in there with them. Oh, gosh, I can't even. Look at these little kiddos. It looks like a school photo. I'll try to hold them up a little closer for you. Pleasant View House. Meadowmar, Maine? Never heard of Meadowmar. Meadowmar? Am I pronouncing it incorrectly? 1932. Oh, I love, oh my gosh. These get me so excited. Clark and Crombie's Camps in Ontario. This is in Bradford, Mass. Old Daniel Kimball House. 1943. I could look at these, you guys. I could look at these for hours upon hours as though they're my relatives. I don't even care that they're not people I know. It doesn't matter to me. It's just a snapshot of history. And you know what? Part of it too is that in these days, back in these days, I know how special it was to have your photo taken. Like, I don't know, my family's, like the impression that I get of my aunts and uncles and stuff, they didn't, not everybody had a camera. So when there was somebody who had a camera around and they said, I'll snap your picture, it was like a major deal. And everybody was like, yeah, let's snap a picture. That was exciting. Now, geez, we're getting our pictures taken by people we don't even know and posting them on social media. Like, there's always this fear that everybody's taking your photo with their phone. Taken in 1914, Salt Lake, Utah. It just says Salt Lake, not Salt Lake City. It just says Salt Lake. I don't know if there's a difference. I've never been to Utah. Oh my gosh, these are precious. Okay, what does this say? I'm not going to be able to read it. Glen Cove, Pikes Peak. Well, Pikes Peak is Colorado, right? It says the date at Glen Cove, Pikes Peak. I can't read it. And I think it has the elevation. Pacific Ocean, Seattle, Washington. Oh, look at these pretties. Look at how precious they are. You guys, we can do some amazing things with these pictures. I can't help it. I have to look at all of them. Oh, Babs, these, I bought these. These are a Tim Holtz offering. I got these from joggles.com, and this is something that Tim Holtz offers. These are called snapshots. It doesn't say how many are in here. I love this. I'll look more closely because I could pour over every single, like, I love to look at every single little detail. Socks, shoes, pins. Do they have jewelry on or not? Is there something in their hair or not? I just am enthralled by old photos. And then there's my mama. I don't know what year that is, but she was born in 1934, and she looks like she's 12 or something like that. So I don't know. She looks like she's a preteen to early teenager. Lori, I'm so glad you're enjoying this. As usual, I did not intend, I was going to give you a general overview of what I got. I did not intend to pour over things so much, but Like, I didn't open everything, but the things that I'm really drawn to, I'm opening to show you. So I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you for saying that. I have a lot of black and white. Oh, I gotta go back. Someone said I have a lot of black and white. And I see Missy saying it's so cool, but I missed the comments. I gotta go back. Oh, thanks, Joyce. My mama. I love this photo. It's like, it's the original photo. I hope it doesn't ever get damaged. I should probably make a black and white copy of it on a printer. Hello there. Thanks, Joyce. I'm always drawn to old photos. Every thrift store, yard sale, swap meet, I'm going straight to pictures. Missy, I don't think I've ever seen photos at a thrift store, yard sale, or swap meet. Anything like that. I'm jealous if you get to see them. You want to see my mom up close? Missy, happy 6-month anniversary, subscriber. Do you see how your comments kind of cool like that? It's like you get like a shout out. Facebook gives you a shout out for being a subscriber here on the page. Why, thank you, my dear. Yes, you can see a close up of my mama. I don't know. I hope there's not a glare on there for you too bad. There she is. Isn't she cute? It amazes me how much these photos look like our family photos, right? Cheryl, they all look so similar. And everybody, you know, girls dressed like that. You saw the picture that I pulled out that I was looking at when I said, oh my gosh, this reminds me of my mom's photo. I mean, they look so similar because people dressed almost like in a uniform. Men dressed away, women dressed away. Now we're very free, which isn't a bad thing, but you see some people dressed up, some people not dressed up, some people wear shorts, pants, skirts, jumpsuits. There's just so many things you can wear. It's not so simple. So I think that's part of it. And black and white really does make everything more simple. That was all black and white back then. Whoop, whoop, Seattle. Missy, that's really cute. Marianne, Anshu, she says, I have a lot of black and white pictures from my family, some from World War II. I could copy those onto cardstock. You really should scan them onto a drive so that your family would always have them available. I did that with my mom and dad's wedding photos. They're big, like 8x10, black and white 8x10s, and I scanned all of them and sent the files to my siblings because there's so many of us, you know, I didn't feel like it was fair for just one person to have their wedding pictures. Oh, saddle shoes. Lori says I have a picture of my aunt like that. Yes, saddle shoes. I do too, Joyce. I just love the old black and whites. Lori Elliott, I cleaned up my Gram's house and had a lot of photo albums filled of black and white photos. Lori, and you know, back then, I suppose they didn't know about archival quality, right? I mean, things have come such a long way with even developing pictures and the papers that they're on. So, yeah, that's precious stuff. I do look like my mom, Missy. You're right. You're right. We can do subscriber shoutouts 5 times a month, Missy. Is that what do you get? I don't see what you guys see from the subscriber side. So that's great. That's really awesome. I love it. Look at you. Just giving a shout out. I love your I pinned your comment so everybody could see. Okay, I want to look at these next because I'm in love. They're so simple, you guys. A curated collection of salvaged elements on coated cardstock with stitched accents used for layering. 12 pieces. There's not a lot of them, but we're going to love them. 12 pieces that we're going to love. They all have stitching. Real stitching all the way around. This is literally, you guys, you could take cardstock, cut a square into it, stitch around it, and you've got exactly what Tim Holtz has offered here. This is not hard to make, other than the fact that if you don't have that particular paper, I suppose if you didn't have a sewing machine, but if you have a sewing machine and some cool collaged cardstocks, or you could make your own. We have some really cool videos in the Craft Therapy Club about how to make a master board, and you could use your master board to cut it up and make these. These are cool. Oh, I like this one a lot. It has a map, it looks like there. And then there's something pink here, and it says Fremont, Ohio, August 28th. I can't read the year. All right, I just thought these would be something different and nice to have for frames for projects. And I love anything with the textile. Oh gosh, getting thunder and lightning in St. Paul. Oh, good gravy. We're in a blizzard. You're getting thunder and lightning. The weather has been a little wackadoodle, hasn't it though? What I'm seeing around the country from some of the gals. Oh goodness. Okay, these, oh, transparencies. Oh, sorry for the yawn, girls. In Wisconsin, Karen says they're getting it in Wisconsin too. All right, let's see. I gotta be able to see the comments. Leslie says, I grew up in Anoka. Now in Phoenix, we're going to hit 100. 100? Leslie, we were thinking maybe next week we'd hit 45. Then again, we're in a blizzard now. Maureen says, I have so many black and white photos. I just organized them with my mom and dad. Love letters. While my dad was in the service, he was in the Army Air Force. They are from 1942 to 1945. I cannot wait to read them. I will definitely make papers out of them. Maureen, for sure make photocopies of them because the papers are fragile. If you can get them on digital files too. I mean, what a precious, precious thing to have. Okay, these are transparencies and I can't even. This is matte. This is shiny. Can you see that? Matte on this side. Shiny on that side. Oh, these are fabulous. What? They're little plastic. They're thin. They're really thin and slippery. They're slippery cluckers. They actually feel like they feel like the film that's on the back of or on the front of the Essential Stencil Transfers. It's like that same thin plasticky film. Interesting. Oh, that one's interesting. A big moon, a map, and like a city street back in the day. Those are cool. Okay, there aren't a lot of them. There's only 10 pieces, but they are cool. I really love the butterflies and moths, so yay for that. And then there's another set of them here. And maybe I won't even open this one. Oh, there's some really teeny tiny pieces. Can you see that? Little teeny tiny rectangles with letters and numbers on them. And then let's look at the back on this one. Transparencies that can be added to vignettes or mixed media projects. So there are bigger ones, 4 bigger ones, and then we have some birds, some color swatches, some stamps, and then some small tags and things. They're transparencies just like the same material. There's 33 pieces in here, but like I said, some of them are really teeny tinies. Okay, this is the last thing I'm going to show you from this stuff. And this I am really, let's chat about this, because when he was doing his demo, I watched his YouTube video and he was demoing all his things. Oh, come here, Mama. Come over here for a minute. He was, why did I put these here? Oh, they were for the book. Hold on, girls. Let's not lose track. Let's put these just in here for now, because I might use those in there. Okay, these, he was explaining that they don't carry the 12 by 12 or 6 by 6 papers anymore. I don't know if that's, I think that's, okay, let me say, that is what I understood him to say. It was late. I was in bed. Like, really, like, I'm going to bed now, honey. Good night. And then I watched his video. So I was all ready for bed in the dark watching his video. Like, I should be sleeping, but I'm watching this damn video. And I understood him to say, and those of you who are Tim Holtz lovers, like, if you know the actuality, if I'm right, you know, say that I'm right. If I'm wrong, correct me. I think he was saying they don't do their 8 by 8. I think he had 8 by 8, 6 by 6, and 12 by 12 papers. And they're moving to this. Backdrops, he's calling them. So can somebody verify or like confirm, did I understand them right, that was the case? You have a table full of yummy goodness. Hey, Christy. Hello, my friend. Leslie says they're going to melt away. Oh, my dear friend, if I could send you some cold snow, I would. Believe me, I would. We got plenty. Kim's in a thunderstorm warning in Kansas. They're not stickers, Missy. Or at least I don't think they are. Hold on. It doesn't say anything about these being stickers. They're not stickers. They're called transparent. These are called transparent things. They're not stickers. Anyway, Oregon weather is extremely bipolar, Barbara says. Rain, wind, sun, sleet, all day, over and over. Oh my gosh, that's funny. No, Babs, those are not stickers. They're just transparent film. My son flew back to Williston from St. Louis this morning. Through Minneapolis, he left here at 6 a.m., so missed all the nasty weather. Well, good for him. We're going into the 90s this week, Maureen says. Yeah, well, but Barbara, what he was saying, she says most of Tim Holtz's new releases. What he was saying about the backdrops is he has, I think he might have, don't quote me, I bought 4 packs. I think there are 8 of them that he has released over a period of time. I don't know when he came out with this shape, this size. 24 double-sided sheets. They're 6 by 10. They're not 12 by 12. You know, standard in this kind of world of paper crafting. 12 by 12. He had 8 by 8. He had 6 by 6. These are 6 by 10, and they're called backdrops. He had an explanation that I cannot reiterate because I don't remember of why this size. I think he said it just seems more common that paper crafters are doing smaller things. So I bid, like meaning I was like, okay, I'll buy some. And I really debated about this, you guys. Volume 1, I have volume 1. So see, there are a bunch of them. There's volume 1, there's volume 2, volume 3, and volume 4. I think I don't think I got the most recent. In fact, when I ordered them, I think the most recent were sold out. So I went back and I'm like, okay, I'll get some of the older ones. Okay, so let's look at some of these. I'm going to open this one. I have purchased his paper packs in the past. They're gorgeous, you guys. I've always admired them so much. It's like, they're too good. It's that same feeling like they're so nice I don't even want to use them. Please tell me I'm not the only one who does this. Like, oh, that's my good paper. I think I'm getting over it. But for years I have been this way. I'm sure I have one of his. I'm sure I do right here. And I have used some of it. So I'm like not completely, it's not like I haven't used any of it. It's just, I find it to be so gorgeous. It's like, I don't want to use it. It's so nice. So here's one of his 12 by 12s. Oh, this says it includes 12 by 12, 6 by 6, 3 by 3, and 3 by 4 designs. That's because the shapes of the papers. Okay, these are used. I've already cut into them. But like some of them are cut aparts. Let's find one that's a cut apart. See how flipping gorgeous it is? And I do have this thing too. Oh, see here. See, these are cut aparts. You could do little projects with these, or you can keep it whole and use that as a backdrop. More of them. They're like little 3 by 3 tiles. They're gorgeous. They're double-sided. Are you kidding me with the double-sided thing? These are, what would these be? 4 by 4s, right? No, 6 by 6, excuse me. I can't with how gorgeous they are. And because it's a mental thing. It's a mental issue that I have. I will admit it. This one only had 18 papers. I don't know if I've used any of them. Oh, these are vellums. Because they're so gorgeous. I don't want to waste them. Isn't that horrible? Please tell me I'm not the only one. I can't bring myself to tear it out of the book. It's so sad. It's so sad. So they sit and they don't get used. Okay, I am challenging myself, you guys. I'm leaving these on my desk so that I can use them, because what a sin. It's like the story you hear where Mama always saved her good china for when, you know, we had special guests or it was a holiday, and then the china never gets used. Just use the fine china. Wear your pretty jewelry. You know, wear the good stuff. Wear your pearls, for goodness sake, if you have a set. It's just paper. But somehow I feel like, oh, I can't use it. It's the good stuff. It's so pretty, right? I think so too, Sina. You're not the only one. Dolores, thank you for telling me that. Joyce, thank you for admitting it. Oh, Karen, look at, so there are a few of us out there. I never would have used them. Murray, me too. Part of it is the double-sided thing. It kills me to think that I'm going to cover up any of this gorgeousness. Like, I don't want that to be hidden. What's on the back? Yeah, that's just like such a pretty tile. I don't want either one of them to be hidden. So I have this thing about his papers that I'm like, oh, I can't. I don't want to use it. Anyway, I think that's what he was saying was part of his justification for going smaller, was that he thinks that we're using the smaller size most often anyway. But these are very similar to what he was doing before. They're just 6x10s instead of his other sizes. They're still cardstock and they're still double-sided. So I want to make sure that you can see what I'm doing here so you get a little view of each side. That is amazing. Just saying. If you see something that you like, show some hearts across the screen. If there's something here. I love stuff like this, like old ledger papers and things that were filled out with somebody's handwriting. Look at the botanicals. Are you kidding me? The crackle! Oh, blue and brown crackle. You guys. Double-sided. Oh, I love that. This reminds me of Louise Heinzel. She does a lot of this grunge, and I just am a huge fan of grunge. You guys, I'm a huge fan of floral. I'm a huge fan of brights. I'm a huge fan of distress. I'm gonna sound like I have no focus. And that's in a way that's so true. I have no focus. It's because why do we have to say we only do one thing? We don't have to say, I can't even. Oh, how do you cover that up? You can't. Shut up. It's like water stained or something. But seriously, this could be a book. We have to keep and use it all. And this, we could make this a book cover. Girls, we cannot cover this up. We can't glue that to something and just have it disappear. Look at how beautiful that is. Okay, we'll make a book cover out of that. Oh, my Lord, oh Lord, if you're seeing things you love. Oh, the old penmanship paper, and it actually has stuff erased on it. Okay, girls, it says Alma Livenbert Johnson. No, John Min? Lakeman. I can't read it, it's erased, but it's under there. Alma was writing a note to herself, or just doodling in class and writing her name out there. This looks like it looks wrinkled. It's not. It's totally smooth, but it has the wrinkles in the graphic. Ay, 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 ay. It's 50-50 waist, Victoria. I can't use this on something and cover up the other side. It's a thing. It's a thing. How do we get over this, girls? How can we talk to ourselves to get over this? The water stain, Missy, me too. I love grungy things like that. Yes. Karen, we're gonna make a book out of this. Or use it in, like you said, like in a journal, as a journal page, or in a junk journal. But let's flip through the rest of these. We have a few more. Really, really cool. Oh, this is like a pattern for clothing. Okay, I was looking at the pattern. More grunge. Some of it, oh, that one's cool. Some of it looks like old wallpaper. Oh, I skipped a few. Didn't mean to, but I skipped a couple. I love the grunge though. Ooh. Gothic arcade, it says. It's like a draft, architectural draft with lines and measurements. This is just one pack. There's not actually a ton of paper here. And what we have to remind ourselves is it's not the only paper in the world. There are oodles and oodles and oodles of gorgeous paper out there in the world from Tim Holtz, from other suppliers too. We need to use our stash. Like, we need to use what we got. We need to stop hoarding it and just start using it and admiring it in our creations, admiring it in our books, our journals. I mean, is there a way that I could work any of that in? This is not the right, maybe some of the grunge pages would be okay in here, but some of that stuff I'm not sure I will put in a fairy book. But I bought 4 of these. Now, here's the debate for me, or the thing that I struggle with. If I remember right, and I don't have my invoice with me, these were over $9. Why did I buy so many? 24 double-sided sheets. Why did I buy so many, girls? Do you feel like $9 is a lot? They were like 9 and change. So can you photocopy your favorite and use those instead? I know it wouldn't be as thick. I'm sure you could, Tina. I'm absolutely sure you could. Hey, Kat, I ordered it from Joggles. I'd never heard of this place. And the girls are saying, my sister Kathy is here, you guys. Oh, and Kathy, look. Kathy, get off the couch. Or don't get off the couch. Just open your eyes and look. It's late where you are, and you're probably half asleep. I was showing them, showing this dear picture of Mama, because we were looking at Tim Holtz's photos, and they're like, oh, I have them backwards now. These old photo collection, like a gathering of vintage photos. And I was like, this reminds me of this picture that I have of Mama. So I was showing them. I ordered this all from joggles.com. It's all Tim Holtz stuff. And this, when I got it, I first wondered, why did I buy so many? Did I not realize I had 4? I think there are 8 of them to choose from, if I remember right. I think I just was like, I love them all. I'm going to get all of them. But now here's the thing. I cannot justify letting this stuff just sit and not using it. Here's our first one. I'm going to leave this out. This is so fabulous. This, I think I will make this into some type of book, and maybe I could pull some of these other pages and make it into some kind of book. I probably will combine it, use it in a junk journal maybe, some of these pages with other types of pages, because I like a mix of thick pages and thin pages in my books. Well, maybe it was because I was getting, the shipping was expensive and I got half off shipping. So I think I ended up paying like, oh, it was definitely over $10, like $13 for shipping. You love it? Not too expensive. I've paid more for scrapbook paper from other brands. Oh, Karen, thank you for telling me. I felt like it was like, I felt like it was a lot. Maybe in my mind's eye it was because I'm used to getting this. And look at, it's 45% smaller. It's 45% of what the other size was. Doesn't it look like? That would be half. And it's even smaller than that. So maybe that was what was going through my mind. Although these paper packs are not cheap. I'll tell you that too. It feels like way too much, Leslie. It is dang quality paper. So this is where like I go back and forth. Like, do you really want to spend that much money? But it's gorgeous paper and it is very unique. And I love that we have the solid big pieces. Like, look at that grunge. I'm a huge fan of grunge too. I can't even help myself. Should we flip through these quick? And then we really should go. It's like 10:10 already. Girls, those of you on the East Coast are hanging. You're like ballers. You're hanging. It's late where you are. Okay. Jeanette over there on the West Coast, you're doing okay. You're just getting comfy for the night. We all should be getting ready for bed. What are we doing? Look at this one. Oh, pretty, pretty. Why do I love this stuff so much? I love old and grungy. Ooh, ooh, wait, now I'm excited. What is that? The month of 1885. Number of quarts, price per quart, total amount. Could this be like a milk delivery person's log? What? Because what would you be in 1885? What would you be logging that is quarts? Just saying, how cool is that? That's unique. Okay, Leslie, I know, like, I felt like $9 is expensive too, but some of this stuff is so unique. And it's a replica. It's not the original. I get it. But still, 1914. Still, I love these things. I love them so much. Quartermaster Laundry, Private R.C. Folis, Camp House. Oh gosh, that's funny. It's like you get a snapshot of people's lives. What does this one say? Enter. I don't know what this says. Can anybody read that? Enter. Can anybody read that? Swim lessons. Intermediate swim lessons, I bet. 6th. Taylor Pearl. So it must be Pearl Taylor, Violet Shaw, Kathleen Sower, Ruth Somis, Dorothy Smith. You girls know anybody here? Clarabelle Ricker. Adele Peterson. Mildred Florence Dorothy. It doesn't have a year on it. Oh, I wish it did. That's incredible. This is why I bought it, I think. I just couldn't resist some of these. Oh, I would buy everything at an estate sale if I ever went to one. I would buy everything. Hey, Molly. Tina, I think photocopying would be a really good idea. I mean, it's not good for Tim Holtz. But if you were photocopying things, you'd get another sheet out of it. But I shouldn't even say that because it's probably not fair to Tim Holtz to say that. These are really thick quality. They're double-sided. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. Good night, Cat. It is cardstock, Jeannie. It's really thick cardstock too. Can you hear it? It is cardstock. Hey, Teresa, how are you? Donna wonders, don't you wonder where Tim Holtz gets his inspiration from? He's got such a brilliant artistic mind. I am generally in awe. Yes, I got it off joggles.com. Thank you for helping to answer that question, Miss Tina. Joggles.com. Anyway, I really, honestly, I was not thinking we would spend so much time pouring over all this stuff, but it has been a blast. If you didn't see all of it, go back and watch maybe tomorrow or tonight if you're on the West Coast and it's not too late for you. Or if you have insomnia and you're up tonight with a cup of tea, go back and watch. I showed you the kit that I just made available, craft kit. We are doing the craft kit together here on the page on April 21st. I have 14 kits left. Go to my website, thecompanynestwithgrace.com, and then go into the shop and go to the craft kits section. There's only one kit there. That is the kit that we're doing on April 21st together. I made them available, and this is what I'm going to do with these kits. I'm making them available first to the Craft Therapy Club members because they are members of the club and they get a discount on everything that they buy from my shop. So they have an exclusive discount. So I made this available to them yesterday, and I have 14 left from what they purchased. So this is what you get in the kit. this board, double-sided decorative cardstock, and this cutout cardstock for the project, and we'll paint and put it together. So you gather your own paint, your own family photo or pet photo that you might want to put on the little laundry clip, and some glue probably is what you're going to need. So you don't need much to put it together, and we'll do it on April 21st here on the page. So if you want to join me and craft along with me, or if you just love the kit and you want to grab it, go to my website to grab it. And thank you if you do that. Thank you for supporting my business. All right, so take each page, punch 3 holes, put it right for your binder, and call it a done book. Tina, I love the simplicity of that. We could do that. We could do that. All right, listen, you guys, some of you I may not see or hear from before Easter, so have a blessed, wonderful, safe, and happy, relaxed, hopefully, Easter, Holy Week and Easter. We are going to be shoveling snow, I think. I did go out to the store and get a ham today because if we're snowed in, like school was off today, school's off tomorrow because of this blizzard. And now I know we're not going on college visits. We were supposed to be out of town for a couple of college visits. I know that's not happening because of the blizzard. So that means we're home. So we at least have ham for Sunday. But whatever yours ends up being, whether it's warm where you are or cold, I hope it's blessed. And I'll be live throughout the week, so you can just hang tight and just, if you're on the Telegram channel, you'll know when I'm going live. You guys, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with me. I do appreciate you all so much. Subscribers, I did post a video for you today of my front yard with a parade of deer going, walking down the street, literally, and I will try again to post that here in a minute. I don't know what happened. It didn't post for you guys, but we'll try again in a minute. Good night, guys. Happy Easter.